So I'm running off 2 hours of sleep and a double chocolate muffin. Well, I took a nap actually, so
Some more.
yeah, a little more.
Why
I'm good
didn't you
now.
sleep?
I had to open this morning.
So?
I had to
What time did you go to bed?
2.
That's your fault.
Well,
Why
I
did
couldn't sleep with the stress of knowing I have to wake up. That just turned off.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Lasted long.
Do you want it?
No.
But so I started my morning. So get in the shower, get out, put on my underwear, put on my socks,
Good start.
put on my jeans. And whenever I put on my jeans, since I'm a chunky boy, I gotta drop it like it's hot. As soon as I dropped it, like I'm trying to pay for dinner tonight, you know what I mean?
Stretch them?
Yeah, so I drop it
Okay.
like I'm
Why?
because I'm chunky, so I need to stretch out the jeans, make sure my
Okay.
thighs are in it, like get everything stretched out. Dropped it like it's hot. As soon as I get down, dude, literally from like the top to the bottom. If I just cut the waistband, it's 2 pieces. It's two
Yeah.
It's 2 leg sleeves.
Well, I can't remember where we were. We were doing something somewhere, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so good at squats or whatever," and you were like, "No, you're not," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and I busted one out, and then like a couple minutes later, I was like, "Oh, Cameron, I ripped my pants."
I
doing that."
don't remember that.
I can't remember either. We didn't make a big deal about it, but I can't remember where
Dude,
we were.
it was literally I can fit my head through the hole though. It is
Yeah.
like the biggest hole I've ever had.
Hmm.
And dude, I just dropped it too hard. Dropped it too hot.
I have I get I can't remember what they're called, what kind of material they are, but they always rip right in your balls.
Yeah, dude, it started.
And
My balls went all the way to the top of my
Yeah,
ass
so
crack.
that's always where they rip, and every time I was like, damn, like I'm not gonna quit on these jeans, like the brand or like the
This is
material.
American Eagle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's what.
no, Abercrombie.
Mm,
I don't.
I'll wear 'em.
I'm pretty sure that's where I only get my jeans. But I was like, I'm not gonna give up on these. Like they're super comfortable. They're stretchy. They're just comfy. They're all stars to me, but they just don't last long.
Yeah.
They're Todd Gurley lifespan. So I was like, they're top tier when they start, and then they just wheels
Yeah.
fall off. And then literally this week, someone I work with who actually listens to this quite a bit, he'll like quote things to me, and so he'll know
He's gonna come up to be like,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
I
gonna be
dropped
like-
it like it was hot.
he's
this
gonna be
morning.
like, dude, you talked about it. So it was literally this week. He comes into our break room and goes, I go, what? He goes, I had to run to Target and get new pants. Realized there was a hole in my pants. I was like, dude, that sucks. That would have ruined my day. And then he literally said, he was like, oh, it's all right. Like they're this kind of jeans, and like it just happens. It always rips there. And then he said it, and I was like, oh shit. Like I didn't make a big deal about it, but like I was like, oh yeah, I get those, and they constantly rip there.
Yeah.
But I was super relieved because I constantly, like, it was that thing
You thought
where
it was
you're
just
like,
you?
yeah, where you're like, you know, when like you're a teenager or like starting to become a teenager and going
My
through
balls are too
puberty,
big.
and you're like, I don't think anyone else does this, and they're like, no, everyone has hair on their nipples. And you're like, oh, okay. I was like, no one else rips their jeans here. I'm just rapidly going through jeans, and then it was.
Well, no, what's even
Smooth
worse is
sailing.
like, so I didn't go to bed till 2. And what I was doing the whole time was I was listening to Two Bears. In that episode, the one that just came out, they're talking about every man needs to get their jeans tailored because nobody looks good in jeans. And in my head, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll bring my jeans and get them tailored so they like fit better. And then the first thing that happens when I put my jeans on this morning,
ripped.
drop it like it's hot,
Huh.
and they're gone. Like there's no salvaging them. Like unless I want to make some like assless chaps or something. I don't know. But it was a weird way to start my day, and I shared that story multiple times. So rest in peace. The jeans were only 4 months old.
Yeah, that's a pretty short span.
Yeah, they were like
Huh.
not even like a wrinkle on like the brown tag on the back. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Not even a wrinkle on it.
I have tons of jeans in my closet that still have like the stickers and the tags on them, because I'll buy like
You buy a lot. And
I
you
buy
test them, right?
Yeah, no, I buy like 6 of them at a time, and then I go, all right, I'm gonna wear these 2, and then once they run through them, I got the next ones. but then I don't do that. So as soon as I run through like the first one,
You order 6 more.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck. And then all of a sudden there's a bunch of jeans in the closet, and I never remember which ones I like. So then I get like one of this material, one of that one, 2 of this one, and like only one I like. So then it's like all of a
Jeans are
sudden
expensive, dude.
they're very well. That's why I go Abercrombie.
Abercrombie?
Yeah, I don't know how to say the name.
Abercrombie.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. No, that was Aeropostale, the one that was like had that Netflix doc that turns out they were like super fucked up. I don't know. But they always do like buy one get one, and it's like the cruise. The cruises are always like 5 minutes left of this deal, and then in 6 minutes it's the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what But I'm in fear constantly. So
In fear of losing jeans.
I just hoard of not having jeans.
I don't think you're ever gonna run out of jeans, so I don't think you need to buy them all up. It's not.
No, I don't think we're ever gonna run out of baby wipes either. Did you see that?
No.
That closet in the bathroom.
No.
There's like 10 things of baby wipes.
Did
in
Mom
there.
go to Sam's Club?
Yeah. 10 things of baby wipes. Like 7 things of toothpaste. 4 things of like conditioner and shampoo. It looks like a hoarding closet.
It is a hoarding
It's crazy.
closet. Well, look at her mom.
Yeah.
This is the woman that would freeze cakes and eat them later, and then cut. So she would. Do you remember this?
No.
She would buy a cake, freeze it. Come time for whenever she wants this cake, take it out, thaw it out, cut a slice, eat the slice, cut half the cake for her significant other to eat.
Yeah.
Put it back in the freezer.
Yeah.
A week later, pull it out, thaw it out, have another slice.
Yeah.
Give a quarter of it.
Well,
to her
that's
significant other.
that's like a generational thing. Like
Yeah.
Graham
Yeah,
thought everything was okay in the freezer. Like
bread.
Bread, bananas. Although apparently like that is somewhat of a thing.
Well, bananas, they do that when you make like bread and stuff.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I guess when you make banana bread or pie or whatever you do with bananas, you want them more right or bad. I don't even know what that's considered. You want them more brown.
Yeah, but I don't know why. Well, that's why I don't like eat anything new either.
Yeah.
Just like,
Well, I feel like half the time I tried anything new, it was with her, and it was the most absolutely disgusting thing ever. And
well, it's because everyone, like, so many people in this family think they're like the next top chef, so they're just like, "You're gonna love this."
you're gonna love this.
And then you're like, "What is in this?" And like 3 sticks of butter and half a banana. And you're like, "What?"
What?
Hey, you missed a lot.
Pinch of salt.
Yeah.
All the sodium need.
Well, that specific person who cooks like that
Yeah.
showed up the other night.
Here?
Yeah, and woke mom up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, she was so fucking angry. It was so funny.
Why,
She was
why'd she
just
come?
like, "What? What are you doing here?" And she's like, "I tried to call you." And she's like, "I'm sleeping." It was so funny.
Oh,
be like,
is this when she dropped off?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was so funny because she was so mad, and then she was like, and then she like went to the bathroom and like walked her like grabbed Mocha or whatever, and she was just like, "What's wrong with her?" I was like, "She was sleeping." You woke her up. Like, I don't know.
She texted me that day too and was like, "Hey, you gonna be home? Are you home?" I said, "No." "Are you going to be?" I said, "Way later." She was like, "Okay." And she gave me this whole like thing, and I was like, "I'm not gonna be home because of this."
She called me like a minute before she walked in the door. We were down here, and like I heard my phone going, and I was like, I don't know what that is. Like I didn't even know who it was. I was just like, no one's calling me right now for anything good. I guarantee it. Like no one's calling me being like,
"I won the lottery."
Yeah, no one's like, "Hey, grand prize. There's
Look
a
at this-
Corvette outside for you."
Look at this scratch ticket.
Yeah. So then as soon as we came upstairs, the dog started freaking out. And then I looked and I saw her and I go, "Oh, she's here." And then I looked at my phone and I go, "Oh, she called."
That's the worst. Is like when she walks in, she realizes like you're not doing anything. You have no.
Well, you have to
excuse why
cover
you
it.
didn't
Well,
answer.
that was the thing too. Is like I genuinely didn't know. So then I was like, "All right, Maddie, run downstairs, turn on all the lights, because we always bring a speaker down when we come down here to do any project to like listen to music." And I was like, "Bring that down. I'm gonna play music so when she comes in, she's gonna think we're down there." Didn't even fucking look at the door. I made her do all this rigmarole down here and make it look like we're down here.
But then, like that happened to me at work. I thought someone was on vacation. They texted me, or they were on vacation. They texted me, didn't answer, didn't want to answer them, and then they came in and they're like, "Hey, I called you like 3 times," and I was like, Yeah. And I was just sitting there doing nothing. I was literally just reading a book.
Mm.
And they were like, why didn't you answer? I was like, oh, I was busy.
I love making up fake stories.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it too. I'm pretty like on the spot.
Yeah.
But like I just was not expecting them to come in.
Mm.
Like I don't know.
I love it. I've definitely told you before.
The
But, like
thrill.
when we went to your old work, and like the woman there who like loves me when we went there. I think we literally just went across town just to get this.
I bet you she's the kind of person that would watch this.
Maybe she could be. Well, now she'll know that I
Shout
was
out.
blatantly lying about it. But I don't know though, because she's never brought it up. I haven't gone there as much, but I've seen her since. And
Well, you have to ask her. You'd be like, hey, have you watched the?
Yo, you watch this show? I've actually had a couple people this week too. Actually, like someone today I worked with came in from working at another dealership that I used to work in. He was like, "Yo, I saw that."
But
You guys are funny.
that woman is the sweetest person.
Yeah, she's
ever.
really nice.
Like, I don't. She's one of a kind.
I don't put
She's
in
one of a kind.
my loyalty thing, and she used to put it in for me when she would do registers all the time. But like even when it came down, like when I went in like last month when it was my birthday month, like she was cooking and she was just like, "Hey Josh,
Happy birthday!"
Yeah, she's all like, it's almost. But
she knows everybody's name.
Yeah, she does.
She's gonna be the governor.
But that's the thing though, like that's an employee
Watch
who
out,
doesn't
David.
get like real credit. Like that's someone who you would be like, oh, I hope they like really climb the ladder, but they don't. Not because like they're not good, but it's like they're so good in that spot where like you can't move them up because then you just like lose them.
That magic.
You lose them at like that front person look.
Yeah.
But so when we went there, I was like, oh, I just really want a steak and cheese. And it was like 7:00, and I was like, all right, I don't think she's gonna be there. Anyone who's normally there, like when I get lunch there sometimes at 12, I was like, there's no way they're there. I get there, her and like one other person are there, and I was like, oh, no way. Not that I'm like was avoiding it, but I was just like, oh shit, like I don't want to be like, yeah, I came across town for a sandwich. I don't know. I felt dumb about it, so she's like, what are you doing here? Like it ain't normal time. And I was like,
Joshy has a regular.
I got a schedule.
She has it pre-made.
Yeah.
Tosses it to you when you come
Well, that's
in.
what I do. I don't even like order there. I order online and then show up and pick it up. And then she's like, hey. And there was another girl who started to remember me too. So she'd be like, hey, Josh. Because she would say hi so much. So she just like remembered.
The skinny woman.
No, she has glasses. She was younger.
Yeah.
But so she was like, what are you doing here? I was like, we were helping a buddy move, and we were right next door. So I was like, let's just get dinner. I don't feel like cooking, and I don't know. We were just so exhausted from doing this, and like made such a whole story about it. And Maddie's like right next to me, and she's just like, "What are you doing?"
Now.
And then as soon as we walked away, she was like, "Why are you like? Why did
think
you
she's
have to
gonna
say?"
judge you?
She was like, "Why did you say that? Like, what was the point in that? What did you get out of that?" I go, "I don't know. I just wanted to web a story." And she's like, "Why?"
There's nothing that makes me happier
so
than
fun.
old women being nice to me.
Yeah.
I love it. But I don't know. Have I told you about when I got the sandwich thrown at me there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. I've definitely told it here. I think.
I don't. We've. How many episodes are we in? 40?
30
something. I've talked way too much.
I never realized. Anytime like I'd listen to something or like even a show and they'd be like, I don't remember what I say. I was like, how the fuck don't you remember what you say?
Yeah, there's way too much.
After you just do like 5, you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's Who's gonna be perfect Sunday?
Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce.
Absolutely not. This is.
I think Pacheco's gonna have a good game.
Oh, the running back, rookie
Number
running
10.
back. They didn't use him all year, or like
They
most
used
of
him
the
for
year.
half the season.
That's what I'm saying. Like they didn't use him until late in the year for him to like.
I think that was the plan though. I
Yeah.
don't think they wanted to use him
Mm-hmm.
because they used Clyde for a lot of very early in the season. They used him a lot.
Yeah,
And then McKinnon came out.
McKinnon did like a mid-season run.
Yeah.
It's a really smart way. I think that's gonna be the new way for like the NFL running back like position. Like
you want to
don't spend all your money on one guy. Distribute it through 3 guys. Like when you look at like what the Lions had.
Yeah.
If Swift stayed healthy, like Williams was still gonna have a really good year.
Yeah.
But you balance those two, and then I can't remember that other young kid who's a pretty quick guy, but I don't know. I think that's the way to go. You just have like a workhorse stable of guys and just distribute through the year.
The thing
pitchers.
is like McKinnon's what, 26, 28?
He's pretty old.
Is he older than that now?
Yeah.
Clyde's 24.
Yeah, because he started with the Vikings.
That's right.
Yeah, so.
But I remember when they signed him, I was like, why did they sign McKinnon? Like,
I really like him. I think he has, since leaving the Vikings, he hasn't been like, I don't think he's been given a solid opportunity to be a number one.
But I also like that he wears number 1.
It is
That's
cool.
pretty sick.
It is cool.
And I didn't realize how small he was. He looks smaller in the Chiefs uniform.
That's such a weird thing. Like, a uniform really does change the look of a person. Like, I always thought that with Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon in a Browns uniform, I thought he was like 6'6".
Yeah.
He looked so big and
He's
strong.
Like 6'1", right?
But I don't know. But then when like I saw him in like a Patriots uniform, he didn't look that big. And then where else did he go? Or like Julio. Julio Jones is the biggest one. Julio Jones looked like a yoke, like shithouse factory of a man in Falcons uniform.
Yeah, in Bucks he looks like a little
And then
boy.
in a Bucks, it was like, who let the ball boy play?
Yeah. Like Josh Allen, if you put him in any other uniform, he's gonna look just a little bit smaller.
It is interesting. Yeah, uniform really changes it.
Have you seen the Patrick Mahomes when they were talking about, oh, Cleveland wanted to draft him and then they did Mitch instead, and they photoshopped like Patrick Mahomes in a Chicago Bears uniform, or Chicago Bears.
Oh, okay.
And like he looks tiny.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some like there are a few teams where if I got drafted regardless, I'd be excited.
Yeah,
I'd be like, God damn, what am I supposed to wear? Like,
it is tough.
There's a few teams where you just don't.
A Browns uniform's tough to make look cool.
Like you gotta be thin to wear Browns. Like you gotta be thin and kind of muscular, like Gordon or like Joe Hayden. Mm-hmm. But like the Falcons, dude, I couldn't wear the Falcons uniform.
Yeah,
not a fan.
Yeah, there's too much black. Yeah, in it where it's like, I don't know.
And I like LA.
I think
LA's the worst uniform.
I don't hate it.
The blue with the yellow, dude. It's like shiny yellow.
I think it's fine if you're like sleeveless, nothing on your arms. I think once you put something on your arms, then it all looks really bad.
No.
I think
and like the name, it looks like a sponsorship on the jersey. It's like
I like the helmet. No,
I like the old Rams uniforms. At least the helmet and the logo's terrible.
Yeah, it's very trying to look like futuristic.
Mm-hmm.
I think I hate it, and I've always thought this, not just because they're in the Super Bowl, but I thought the Eagles had a pretty sweet uniform look. Like just this, the simple like helmet, and then when they can do the black alternates, those are sweet.
You know, I saw a post the other day, and it says that the Eagles have the only logo that faces left, because at where the feathers come out, it makes an E.
Really?
Yeah. So if you look up the logo, there's 3 feathers that come out
on the helmet. Is that what we're talking about?
Just on the logo in general. But yes, and it's for, you would think they would have.
Oh yeah, huh?
And that's the same with the Falcons. It's an F. The 2 birds come out and it's an F.
Huh.
Have you seen that too?
No, but I doubt it's like, I don't know.
The Falcons is way more obvious. The Eagles is very hidden.
It is, because there's like a 4th one very tiny.
Yeah. But I like the Falcons logo, not the uniform.
Oh yeah, the Falcons have the claw is the other one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I never noticed that. Yeah, I never did.
I like those hidden little, like, you know, like FedEx, it has like the arrow. Or like Amazon, they the smile where it goes A to Z. It sells everything from A to Z.
Oh, well.
I like those little logos.
No, I didn't know that.
The more you know kind of things.
I didn't know any of that. Huh. No, but I think Eagles are going to take it all the way, man.
No.
There's too much like for them going against. The coach got fired by Reed. Hurts has been cut and like dogged by every team he's ever been to, including the Eagles. Brown got traded there. Devontae Smith's best friend killed a lady.
Well, looking at the biggest storyline to social media is the Kelsey Bowl.
God, I'm so happy it's not the Brother Bowl.
I bet you it's taken.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, I'm going to be so mad if it's actually taken.
I don't know.
But anyway, so as we all know, the younger brother always wins. So I think the Chiefs are going to win.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that household though.
Oh,
Like,
do you
that's
see
so
the mom
stressful.
bringing cookies?
No.
So the Kelseys were getting interviewed like on the stage in the middle of the field, and they're like, so Michael Irving's talking. He goes, "Hey guys, turn around." And right behind him, mom with 2 Tupperware containers of cookies with notes taped on the top.
Oh,
I was like, dude, I wish I could read those notes.
their mom's pretty cute. Well, like,
are you trying to bang
no.
Mrs. Kelsey?
if it got me a ring, sure.
Are you trying to gut?
If
Mrs.
it got
Kelsey?
me a Super Bowl ring, sure. How we doing, boys? You can just call me Dad. You want to play
Go
catch
clean
in the
the room.
backyard? Go along, Trav.
Make the diamond, asshole.
Look, Kels, if you wanna get a good spin on that, you gotta do that. Excuse me.
Gotta get low. Low. Gotta bang. Hands in the holsters.
Here's the thing, guys. I don't know if anyone's told you. It's about leverage.
Lower man always wins.
Always lead with the crown of your head.
Bend, don't break.
No, that's so cool though. Like, and see, I almost feel like the emotion of winning for whichever one is almost overwashed with the sympathy for the loser. Like,
Yeah.
even like if we were in that situation and I won the Super Bowl, I'd cheer and hug my buddies and then right away be like, "Fuck, he
Yeah.
is so upset."
See, that's what I thought. I thought about that too. Is like if we
And then the same with the parents. Like the parents are so happy, but right away their
they're
first
gonna
thought
they're
goes
gonna
to
console.
the losing
They're
son.
gonna console
Yeah.
first. That's what I thought about. Like if we were like in the state championship against each other
Yeah.
and I won, my first reaction wouldn't be to celebrate. I think I would go and like talk to
Yeah,
you
it's a very
first.
tough.
I think I would like, hey, like good job guys, like,
Yeah.
but like while they're celebrating, I'm gonna be talking to you for a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's the first. Yeah, it's very tough. It's a very.
Because
I think I think it'd be way worse if neither one of them had a ring. They both have a
Oh,
ring,
yeah.
so it's kind of like this is just like icing on the cake.
yeah, who's better? Who's the better?
Yeah,
brother?
I think this is just like a resume builder for both.
Mhm.
Obviously, but
Well, they're both Hall of Famers.
yeah, but for them it's just like all time.
Mm-hmm.
I think for Travis it adds to his resume a lot
Mhm.
more than it would Kelsey. Just because, like, I don't
Yeah.
know, whatever.
Because Kelsey's trying to.
He has numbers
He's in
to show.
contention to be the best tight end.
One
ever.
of the best tight ends, yeah. And it's harder to like point like this is
Yeah.
the number one center of all time.
Yeah, because there's
It's hard. Yeah,
centers are
it's hard
a
to
very
judge that.
praised
Mm-hmm.
position.
It's hard to judge that.
And one of it's always weird to think Kelsey's the same age as Gronk.
Which one?
Rob. Wait, Travis Kelsey. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about which Gronk. I was like, the
No,
only
it was
fucking
like,
good
well,
one.
there's two.
the only
of
good
them.
one. Yeah,
Huh.
so Travis Kelsey and Gronk are the same age. Isn't that weird to kind of like?
Yeah.
You think Gronk is older?
I think he's a little bit older.
Not
But
maybe a couple months, but they're the same age. I think it's like what 36, 37.
I think I don't know.
Because you look at Travis and he looks young.
Yeah.
You look
But
at Gronk and
he
it's
also
like,
just has like I think his body was built.
to get hit. Like,
No.
he's a little more compact than Kelsey.
He's
faster.
Gronk was built for like the beating, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like longevity.
No.
Like Travis is like he can be quick and he can be
Mhm.
agile. Gronk can't do that, so that's why like the time.
Kelsey's a good mix between like Hernandez and Gronk. You know what I mean? He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, and he can block.
Yeah, he's a killer out wide. He's a killer in the trenches.
I feel bad for Kittle because like after the last 2 seasons, he's just been taken out at like the best tight end talk. You know what I mean? Because he's the
Yeah.
most. He's the best.
It hurts
blocking-
when you've had 4 guys play quarterback for you consistently.
and almost a running back in the divisional.
Yeah,
game.
your fullback almost was playing.
Yeah.
I think that's what the said.
Juszczyk could be a tight end. He was a tight end.
Yeah,
I want to see him play more next year.
I want to see him get a payday. I think I'd rather him see.
Like break
some
the
big money.
fullback record.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike Carney. He doesn't have the record, but
Oh.
best
Record for what?
like most paid. Highest paid.
Oh! I thought you were just like naming a stat that you didn't say.
No, I just
Oh.
Mike Carney, Saints fullback. That's what he's best known for. He follows me on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Dean was pissed.
Really? That's pretty crazy. Why?
Why does he follow me?
Yeah.
I DM'd him.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Did you say, I have a podcast. You want to be on it?
No, I asked him a question, and
Oh, man.
so when Dean went to the championship against Plymouth for Blue Storm,
Yeah.
when he was showing up randomly to the practices, saying he was a coach,
Yeah.
he was like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say pregame. And I was like, dude, let's ask a gritty fullback. He's, I'm not doing that. I'll DM for you, okay, Dean? Yeah. So I DM'd all these fullbacks. Pat or Ricard from the Ravens.
Yeah.
He DM'd me back. He didn't follow me. Mike Carney followed me.
Huh.
But I was like posing as Dean. I was like, hey, my team, my U13 team
You
is
were
going
making up.
What do I
that
say?
you-
What do I say? Pre-game, this is our record. And I'll read the DM and we can screenshot it. If it's okay with him, I'll ask him because we're tight like that. He's verified too. So I was like, hey, I coach a youth football team and tomorrow we're playing in the NH State Championship game. Got any quotes or motivational sayings I can use to hype them up? That's awesome. All caps. Kick butt and leave everything out there. I said, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I didn't think you'd answer. Hope you and the fam stay healthy because this is during COVID. He said, you kidding? Absolutely. Go get that damn thing. Good luck. And they sent me a picture of Maximus, and it says, whatever comes out, we've got a better chance of survival if we work together. So,
Whoa. I like that.
you're an animal. We've spent hours looking for something to get the guys fired up, and this is easily the best one. He said, ha, ha, ha. Maximus always did it for me. The movies, the music, it was what I listened to before kickoff. Whatever comes out, we have a better chance of surviving if we stick together. Open the door. Once the doors open, unleash hell. The best. I said, you're the man. I always listen to The Secret to Success by Eric Thomas, obviously. I wasn't an NFL or a gritty fullback like you, but it did the trick. He said, it's pretty simple. Find what makes you tick, and the clock never runs out. I said, hell yeah, gotta hit the hay. I'll talk to you.
You ended it on him. You're like, all right, thanks for the talk. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I gotta hit the
Bye."
hay. I'll let you know the score tomorrow. Thumbs up. And I never answered him because Dean lost.
You should have said you lost. You should see what he did. Maybe he would have given you sideline tickets, dude. Maybe would have been like,
Well,
damn.
he works for the NFL now. But
Who's that?
Mike Harney.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, he was the fullback for the Saints when they were the Super Bowl. Dude, and he coaches his son's team now. Cut that because I don't want him to unfollow me. This whole thing. And then
Wow.
Ricard answered me. And I said the same thing. He said, tell them to believe in themselves and in each other. At the end of the day, they must have each other's back. Good luck. I said, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You're the man. And he hearted my message. So, I'm just in it with the fullbacks of the NFL.
Yeah, huh? Wow. I once interviewed a Bucks former tight end tackle.
Interviewed for what?
Like 2 years ago.
For a job?
No, when I was trying to start my own interview podcast. I messaged like random dudes. Or no, I found him because when I was doing those road trips, that's what it was.
Oh, you've told me about this.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel like I say his last name wrong, and he never corrected me.
You talked to him on the phone?
Yeah, he never corrected me.
He never got back to you?
No, he never corrected me when I talked to him. I'm pretty sure I say it wrong.
He was a tackle?
Yeah. And so he retired because of his like health, like injuries, I think, and just like he wasn't happy mentally with it. So he retired, bought a van, did the tricked out van. Him and his dog just went cross country, and it was like when I was doing a bunch of trips. And I was like, hey, dude, like I messaged him and I was like, hey, I've been following your thing. I don't know if I still have it.
Well, I know what the hardest part about this podcast is?
What?
Is sometimes I go to tell you, oh, you've already told me this story. And I remember it's not for me.
Yeah.
And I just have to sit here and listen to a story you've told me a million times.
Oh, jeez. I am such a dick writer. I'm not going to read this. It's like three big messages
Jesus
of being
Christ.
like, hey, man, blah, 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 blah. I'm good. I saw your
You
story.
act like you're an actual fan of his.
Well, no. I was very straightforward. I saw it on ESPN, and I was like, blah, That I really think it's so cool. Like you achieved a dream, whatever, all that. And it actually wasn't even about like interviewing. It was just like, hey, I'm going on a trip. Like if we, because I think because he would say kind of where he's going, but it was also like on a whim. And he was gonna be. I think we were gonna be like almost in Pittsburgh around that same time. And I was like, hey, like if I see you, it'd be so sick to like be able to meet you and like, because he was very like open minded and spiritual. So I was like, oh, it'd be so sick to like dissect that mind. And
I'm gonna gut that mind,
dude. Let me get in that mind real quick.
Can I spend the night in the van?
And he was like, oh, thanks, brother. Like it's so cool to. I really appreciate that.
And then he said,
yeah, if our paths cross, like definitely let me know if I'm in the same area. It would be so sick. I was like, dude, no fucking way. And then like I think like a year later is when I was like, yo, I'm trying to start a podcast, dude. Can I like interview you? Talk to me. He was like, hell yeah, brother. And it
why
wasn't
didn't he
good.
come on?
I was like over. It wasn't like visual; it was just audio. Mm-hmm. I still have it on my laptop. It's not fucking good. It was so bad, dude. Where like I would take out some things I would say and re-say it afterwards. Like if I was like, Joe, what was it? Like? Is it weird like seeing your buddies like in the league playing for a Super Bowl? Because it was when the Tom had come to the Bucks and they're actually good, and I like my voice was like all shaky like doing it. I was so nervous. So dude, I like voiced over myself. It was so fucking terrible, dude.
Every time I DM that fullback, I would message Gene back and forth. Dude, should I say this? Should I say this? It was like a little girl or a little kid talking to his crush.
Yeah, it's intimidating. It's very intimidating.
Well, dude, he's got quads.
Yeah.
I bet he drops it like it's hot when he puts jeans on.
Definitely not shorts, but
no, dude.
I don't know.
I'm gonna do that next year. I'm gonna wear the Ditka, the striped socks.
It's an ugly look. It's not a good look, but sure.
Don't disrespect Ditka.
It's a bad look.
We have a staff basketball, like a front house versus back house.
What?
Basketball game coming up at work.
Oh, really? That's so cool.
You've seen The Office, front house versus back house. So we're doing that.
Oh, that's really cool.
But
that's what happens when you work at like a health place.
Yeah, but so I'm organizing the whole thing. And as I'm like setting the form for signups, I was like, shit, we can't do front house versus back house. I've got no talent on my side.
That's a big, yeah.
So, because, childcare, you get a lot of young, like...
Yeah.
And they have like 3 or 4 legit...
Yeah, you get people who, like, just graduated and were like, I was just a 3-sport all-state athlete.
But, like, they have... Not, like, young, like, in between me and your age. Yours and my age. Yeah. But... like 3 or 4 legit basketball players. So I'm sitting here like, dude, this old woman in her she's like 65. She's gonna be my 5.
Yeah,
she can't sit in the paint when
she
cannot sit in the paint when NHCI's captain's bulldozing down the court.
The rebound. Yeah,
like dude, she's gonna be sitting there trying to do insulin.
Yeah,
and getting ran over.
I tried to me and Evan tried to organize a whole softball league within the company. So each store had their own team. So it'd be like Team Honda, Team Toyota.
That's a lot of work.
I know, but it was going to be sick because like once you like got the thing, it would just run itself, you know? So we really thought this through and got it all system thought out. And then that hit us one day when we were like on lunch, like game planning. And then we like thought about it. And we're like, dude, we have no fucking hitters here. We're like, dude, our squad would suck. So then we were trying to figure out like, how can we do this? And then we literally were breaking down how to make intercompany trades within teams. And we're about to pitch it to, and then he ended up leaving. And he was like, just take all the work. You can do it.
All fell apart.
It all fell apart. And like every couple of years, I'll like broach it with someone when they like someone new start, like a guy started this year, and I like brought it up. He's like, dude, that'd be so fucking cool.
But the thing, you're not going to be able to get the other branches to get anything, and that's what we came into, because we want to do association wide, where each team had, or each branch had it.
Yeah.
But nobody was gonna do it. We're doing front house we're gonna do a draft.
Yeah.
I've decided.
That's smarter.
Is because I'm not losing this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it is tough.
And I've already decided I'm wearing short shorts and a crop top.
Yeah.
And wearing 00.
Yeah. Hey, what do you are you guys getting jerseys?
No, I think I'm just gonna buy like a handful of jerseys for my starting 5.
Why don't you just get like $2 pennies and then just make them?
Well, I was gonna get like T-shirts, like just like a couple like from Walmart, and then I was thinking like
just press it.
yeah, and then I think my team name is gonna be Conquer Crew, the Crew and Conquered.
Okay.
I don't know. You have any ideas for names?
I don't know this branch of people. So.
Well, just Conquered.
And you also don't know like who's on your team yet.
Well, we already did a mock draft, so I got a good idea of who's on my team. But I know like my top 5. They're getting.
How many
jerseys.
people are on a team?
So we started signups today, and I know we're
So
gonna
you didn't draft yet.
We did a mock draft of people we know are gonna play.
Okay.
This is what I do with my time at work.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna have 15 to 20.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah,
Wow.
because from ours we're gonna get 5, 6, maybe 7. In there we're gonna get 15 to 20.
Wait, what? In where?
In the other building, in the back
Oh.
house.
Oh, okay.
So.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be so gassed though.
Yeah.
I'm not in shape to play full court.
Yeah, that's tough.
And I drafted with my 6th pick. I drafted a coach because I didn't want him to go undrafted.
Oof. I would have.
Well, if you met this guy, he's a lovable son of a gun. All right. He's a state champ back in the 60s. So he's gonna be he was a team manager back in the 60s in Augusta, Maine.
Huh. We're gonna cut half his name because he's still in high school. But at my work.
Okay.
45.
He works at your work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, it's funny to think about that of being like, oh dude, let's fucking go. I have an all-state running back on my team. Here comes a power hitter. But
I don't think he's a
have
baseball player though. I think
he's an athlete though.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think you're gonna thrive in softball. I think you do the way you think you are.
That's true.
We're not. I'm not a stick and ball kind.
That
of
is
guy.
yeah.
I'm more of a freestyle.
For me, yeah, I agree. I think basketball would be more fun because it's a lot more active and you can shit talk. Where I think because I did break it down when I talked to the other guy this year about it, as I was like, I don't think it would also be a good idea because I get way too competitive on shit. Like
Well,
think about like when we did flag, like one of the few times I got burnt was like one of those crazy athletic dudes just went way over me and like jumped up, still fucking caught it. And I remember like sitting, looking at him run and just was like, fuck.
Are you talking about the last time we played? When we played like 3 versus 5 most of the time?
Yeah, I don't.
remember that time?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Do you remember that
And
high school kid? We told Jesse, dude, that's your man. You got to cover him.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause Jesse's the
yeah,
fastest.
And
Jesse's not that fast.
that
anymore.
team literally won. Like the
Yeah.
whole thing. Like I think like
And
3
we
times
played
or
all
something.
right with 4 guys for most of the game.
Well, that's the annoying thing is yeah.
If we had maybe 6 or 7, like we would have maybe been within 2 or 3 scores.
Yeah.
But dude, remember when Dean and Jesse are sitting there trying to they keep running into each other? The dude's juking them out. They're both on the ground crawling, trying to get to him.
We had the I don't
Dude,
know.
I loved flag.
It was fun. See, you didn't even get like the fun version of it. Like the very first year I did that, the first or second time, like those were the 2 best because we were so fucking bad, even though we looked good. Like we had such good talent, but what?
Brotherly advice, sponsored team.
Yeah,
I would so do it again if
but
you
we
would do
were
it.
so like we just dudes took it too serious, and then like me and X would roll up, and like everyone thought we were super good. We weren't like that good.
Well, you were just young.
But we also talked so much shit. That's all we did. We're like, the amount of sessions we did it, like we only knew dudes by nicknames. So like there's a guy who always wore a Larry Bird shirt. So we call him,
Birds.
we call him Celtic, I think. Celtic shirt or something. And like, so there'd be dudes who'd be like, Jesus Christ, you guys are so fucking funny. Because all we do is talk shit. We'd be getting burned 40-0. Just like, dude, you are fucking terrible, bro.
Dude, I can get.
Dudes loved us. Where him and like someone else, one guy we played, he like told us afterwards, he's like, I wanted to actually fucking fight you guys when we first played you guys. And he goes, now I fucking love you guys. Because we were like, he was walking. Yeah, Van Fleet. I was going to say that. He was walking, because when we did that to him, me and X were like, dude, let's just go maybe break the ice.
I remember
And
that.
we were like, yo, dude, you know who you kind of look like?
He got so mad at first.
And we were like, dude, you look like Van Fleet. He was like, what the fuck?
He was like,
no,
and we showed him pictures. Like,
I don't think he knew who he was,
No.
so he was just like, what? Yeah, and then we showed him, and all his buddies were like, oh, shit.
Because these are all the guys from Mass, right?
Yeah.
They had
And
no
then
idea
they
who
loved
Van
it.
Fleet
And then they
was.
were him and the Celtics guy from like another team were both like, yo, if your guys' team stops doing this, you guys should come play with us. And we're like, yeah, dude.
Do you remember?
It was tons of fun.
This is when it was just me, you, Dean, and X, and we played this team, and they sucked. They had like 8 guys, and we were always within 1 score of them. And it had this wicked tall guy, and he was fast, but I was keeping up with him. And he wouldn't get thrown the ball, and he was like, just throw me the ball, I got it. I was like, dude, your quarterback doesn't trust you. You're an 18-year-old overweight kid. And he was so mad.
Yeah, every single...
That's the best part of Flag is talking shit.
Yeah, it is the most fun.
Remember X's busted face?
Yeah.
That's a story for when he comes.
Yeah. I don't know. But it is fun. It's just like, it's all about like having the right people there.
Yeah.
Because like, the first group took it way too serious. The first couple, every group actually had the same few people who took it way too serious. And then like some dudes just like didn't understand what it was about.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you just get a beer before and after and just like talk shit and have fun. That's all it is.
No, I have.
And it's seeing it now too is like, I don't even think it'd be as fun now because like dudes take it way more serious. Like when we were doing it, I don't think it'd been going on that long. So like, I mean, most of the year we had T-shirts. Like most teams just wore T-shirts. Like you just had to wear like somewhat sort of the same colored T-shirt. Now it's like every team has custom T-shirts that are like not like it's aggressive.
Yeah, like they have like actual
their own flags. Yeah. Which it is cool. I loved getting like us making jerseys, but it was like
that's the best part.
It is very fun. But
you have your jerseys over there, right?
There somewhere.
Because I have the dude I'm running the basketball thing with.
Yeah.
He was a quarterback at Concord, like way back, and he coached at Concord. I've told you about him. But dude, like we could even get like definitely play.
Yeah.
I was talking to him today. Because like me, you. Maybe we could try and get X to come.
He lives so far. I thought he would.
I bet he would once or twice.
I think
he would do it for the T-shirt.
I think he would do it a lot more than he would let on.
Yeah, and then I bet you I could get the guy. This is the guy who lost a finger. Him.
Oh yeah.
And we can cut these names. But,
I don't know.
I bet you I could get a couple more.
No, I really would think it'd be so fun to do like a basketball league, but that shit who takes it too serious.
They take it too serious.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to get fucking dunked on by a 16-year-old.
Yeah, no.
Who's just trying to fucking school dudes.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, no. I'm just trying to take charges and miss threes.
Basketball, I would do it if I was on a good team, just being the fish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guy who's gonna take the penalty, take the foul.
I'll take some charges. I'll be lock up defense, and I'll take like 2 threes a game.
Because like at least in flag,
slap the floor. Let's go.
In flag, I was good for an interception every once in a while. I was the only one with a pick 6 that season.
Okay. Yeah.
Like every once in a while, I'm good for all right play, but basketball, I'm not doing anything. Like I have no fundamentals.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I mean, though. That's why it'd be more fun, is because like I'm really not
can't
good.
Talk shit.
So when I would say that's where I would maybe talk more shit, but it would be fun. Like at least in football, like I could fuel that also into frustration, where then it would become like I'd get very angry we're not doing well, and then
pat
shit talk, and then with basketball, all I do is like talk shit in a fun, joking manner because I'd be like, dude, I fucking suck. You see, I would get called penalties constantly for just trying to dribble. I guarantee it'd be a mess.
You are a bad dribbler. You double dribble every time you have the ball.
Yeah,
and it's obnoxious.
Yeah, I'm defense.
Because like if you do it every once in a while, it's one thing, but it's every time you get the ball.
I'm defense.
No, you're not. You're not that good at defense.
I'm defense.
You get beat.
No.
Yes, you do.
Absolutely not.
But like, and even with where we are now, like, we could get some of our players to play, like graduated players,
Yeah,
ones that like are staying close to home. Like I know you have a couple that would play.
probably.
I think we're in a good. I think we could get 8 or 9 guys.
I'm not. I vowed ever since I dealt with it the last couple times. I'm like, I'm never organizing a team. That shit's the biggest mess and headache in the world.
I think you got to do it. Do it one more time.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I'll never organize. I will
You
never
gotta do it.
organize a team.
You got to do it.
Mm-mm.
You got to do it.
I'm not If you can organize a team, I'm not.
You got to do it, dude.
I'm not being the one to be like, all right, guys, I need money. That's the worst thing ever. That's the most annoying thing.
Yeah, that is.
And I don't know why it's like always a headache.
Because nobody ever pays on time.
No,
and it's a big thing.
No, and then like dudes just don't show up. Like nothing pissed me off more than like the few people we had who were like, yeah, I'll play, and then like never showed up at all. And then like one time was like, hey, I might come.
Yeah.
Do you have my jersey there though? I was like, you're just coming to try and get the jersey.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it to
And
you. You didn't
this
pay
is the same
for
guy
anything.
that was pissed
And
about
then,
the
like-
original concept of the jersey.
Yeah, who we changed the jersey for, and then like 2 months later was playing it with like another group of people.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, go fucking. Oh.
Yeah. So is that everything? You want to talk about Tom Brady, but
And then the Harry Potter video game.
I'm so excited for that.
That seems really cool. That's the only reason why I'm like, maybe I'll get a new system.
Do you have to have the new system for it?
I
don't
assume
think so.
so. I don't know.
I
But it
know the
seems sick.
PS5 's selling it with it, so I was thinking about
Oh,
getting
really?
it, but I don't have the money for it right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we can invest in a brotherly advice PS5 down here.
It'd be so sick though, because it's like
Go 50-50.
open world,
It's story mode, yeah.
but it's also an open world
Yeah,
thing.
but you have to.
Yeah,
follow the
yeah,
story.
yeah. Well, it's like GTA, where like I get it, and then someone else beats it for me, so then I can do the world. I've never
I'll beat
played a
you.
mission in GTA.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the best part is once you
No.
actually get into it.
No,
Because there's an actual story.
I know, and I've never done it. I've never
You
played a
would
story
like
on
the
a video
story.
game. I cannot stand doing stories in video games. I
Takes a
hate
long time.
being told. That's why I only like sports games, where it's just like I control it. I make up my own story. But like Brandon would always beat it for me, and then I'd be able to go everywhere. I
And
would
you have
get
all
the
the
game,
money.
and I'd just be playing on the one island for fucking months until he came over and beat it. But like that seems so sick. You can like kill people, and like it seems so.
Can you kill people in Wizard of Oz? Or the
Wizard of Oz and Wizard of Oz?
Can you kill people in
Give me
Harry
those
Potter?
ruby slippers, bitch!
Pop, pop.
Ba, 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 ba. That's
Uh,
a sweet move.
What house would you be? Do you know the houses?
There was Ravenclaw,
Ravenclaw,
Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, and Slytherin.
Slytherin.
I think I'm Ravenclaw.
Do you know why you're Ravenclaw?
No,
You
Maddie's
should take a test right now.
Maddie's sister's actually super into it though.
So is Joanna.
Her sister's super into it, so they found like a test like a year and a half ago or something, and like a bunch of people took it, but I don't know. I don't know what. I don't even think I fit in. I think I'm an outsider. I think I'm some mystery fifth.
You're the fifth.
Yeah, I'm like a secret other one. What are they called again? Houses? Yeah, I'm part of a new house.
All right, ready? We're gonna take the quiz right. You're gonna take the quiz right now.
Okay.
All right. What family member do you most like to spend time with? Dad, parent, sibling, mom.
Oh. Oh, that's tough. See, that's not even like personality. That's just trying to get you in trouble.
Well, I know it's not grandparents. You have one left.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Unless you want to die. I think it's between me and mom.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Go mom.
What is your biggest personality flaw? Worrying, giggling, rudeness, unapproachable.
Ooh, wow. Those last three could be all of them. I think I laugh at the wrong times.
Do you think?
And then rudeness
Mhm.
or standoffish.
Unapproachable.
I think it's rudeness. I think I'm approachable. I think I'm just rude sometimes.
Where would you spend your free time at Hogwarts? The kitchen, room of requirement, library, forbidden forest.
What's the second one? What is that?
Room of requirement.
What's that?
I think that's like where they I don't know, actually.
Huh.
Obviously it's the kitchen. Not because you're cooking, because you're eating. It's definitely not the library.
No.
I think it'd be too pansy to go in.
See that I
Forbidden
think the
Forest.
issue. Well, no, the woods is like there's too much to it. Like I guess if the library wasn't just indicated on education, because if you answer that, they're gonna be like, oh, you want to learn and read. Like I'm there for the hangout. So I guess kitchen, because kitchen's also like a hangout. Because I think cafeteria.
What's your favorite color? Yellow, green, blue, or red?
Oh, see this? What? I guess green out of those.
What is your favorite type of dinner? Pasta, burgers, pizza, sushi.
Oh, jeez. Ooh, I guess pizza.
Where would you most like to visit in the future? Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
New York, Florence, London.
London.
Which subject would you most like to study at Hogwarts? Herbology, transfiguration, potions, defense against the dark arts.
Transfiguration, is that like morphing into people?
I think it's more into things
I
or animals.
I think still that. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet to just.
What would motivate you to fight? Justice, peace, power, honor.
Ooh, this is tough.
This is good.
Oh man. All right, read them again. What are they?
Justice, peace, power, honor.
Oh, fuck.
Justice is Batman.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd be like. I don't think I'd see someone getting bullied and be like,
Roundhouse
no.
Wabah!
It's definitely not power because I'm not just like fucking nerd.
I think it's honor.
Yeah, I guess honor. Yeah, if someone's like rolls up on me, I gotta.
Which pet would you choose to take to Hogwarts? A cat, a rat, a snake, or an owl?
An owl.
What type of job would you most enjoy? Minister for magic, herbologist, professor, healer.
Professor.
What would your friends say is your best quality? Brain power? I already know the answer. Determination, sense of humor, or kindness?
I guess sense of humor, maybe? Or kindness, one of them.
I did sense of humor.
Okay.
I thought you were just going to settle on it. What do you most look forward to each year? Vacation, going back to school, birthday, or Christmas?
I guess Christmas, but not in the way of getting gifts. Just the hang, but yeah.
How many times have you read the Harry Potter books?
0.
3 to 4, 1 to 2, 5 or more? None.
None.
Who's reading it more than? Who's reading all 7 books more than 5 times?
I'm on my 8th read.
Why do you reread it when you know what's gonna happen? Well, I guess people say that about movies.
Yeah.
I rewatch movies, but
Yeah.
Which element do you feel closest to? Air, water, earth, or fire? Are you doing Avatar right now?
Fire, water, air.
I think about this all the time.
Maybe.
I think Earth.
Really? I don't think so.
I think I'd be an Earthbender. This is the next quiz we're gonna do. What?
Air, I guess.
Air.
I guess.
Okay. What would you hope to see in the mirror of
Aristotle.
Arist? Oh, this is the one where like you see what you desire most. I
Okay.
think. Family, money, friends, success.
Success.
What is your favorite thing to do in your free time? Working out, spending time with friends, reading, video games.
Oof. I don't know. Friends, I guess.
You have those? What is your favorite type of animal? Eagle, badger, snake, or lion?
Badger is such a random thing to be thrown in there. I guess a lion. Those are pretty
Well,
cool.
those are the house animals.
Oh.
What is the biggest motivation in your life? Family, career, wealth, learning.
Oh, jeez, this is tough now, huh?
This is where the true colors come out.
I know this is tough. I mean, if you asked me like a couple years ago, I would have just said family, but I'm kind of now like, maybe career. Yeah, I guess go career, because I'd fucking move on all of you right now.
What is most important to you in life? Friendship, yourself, intelligence, having fun.
Ooh.
We just talked about this the night we came back from bowling. It's yourself. You only care about yourself right now.
Allegedly. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Allegedly, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, yourself.
Sure. I guess so. Yeah, let's see what it does. I'm going to be shocked if I'm not Slytherin.
What would you most like to treat yourself to if you won the lottery? Vacation, car, party, house.
A house.
Agree. Should we play the sound where it's like, you are?
Sure.
Or do you want me to like just say
I don't
it?
care.
Gryffindor!
Huh. Oh.
I don't think you're Gryffindor.
I don't either.
So, I'll read you the... Where's Gryffindor?
It's like family honor.
Founded by Godric Gryffindor, the House of Gryffindor is the most recognizable house in Harry Potter series.
Yeah,
There
makes
is
sense.
3 of its main characters, Harry Potter, Hermione, and Ron, were placed in this house. Gryffindor represents such values as courage, determination, selflessness, chivalry, and tenacity. The symbol for Gryffindor is the golden lion on scarlet background.
I feel like it's just because I said lion.
I think it's because you just said lion.
Yeah, I think if I picked anything, I would have said that. I think some of those questions really like make a big percentage of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Do you
personally.
want to take the BuzzFeed one?
No, I don't want. I don't know.
Do you want to do the Avatar one?
Sure, I guess we'll do that quick.
Part 1.
This is Avatar. This
Yep.
is to see what bender I am.
Yeah. How would you describe yourself? Passionate, patient, carefree, or calm?
Passionate. for
Passionate man that Josh
sure.
is.
Yeah, that's what Ron says.
In a family argument, do you be silent and only argue when they confront you? Try calming everyone down, argue with them, shut everyone up.
I guess it's one of the last two. Argue with everyone and shut everyone up so I can talk. I guess argue. I don't think I'm a big arguer.
Some douche decides to steal something from you. Do you find the person and end him in all caps? Who cares? Don't worry about it. Confront the person.
I just confront. I wouldn't just be like, I'm going to murder him.
This is literally, it says some
Yeah.
douche decides.
Yeah, huh.
How often do you get in fights? A lot. Every day. Almost never. Not much. I don't get bothered by that easily.
Not much.
Your weakness. My irresponsible choices. Sometimes I'm too insensitive. My temper. I'm lazy.
My temper.
What are you in your friend groups? The leader, the chill one, the funny one that brings everyone together.
The last one.
How would your friends describe you? The calm and chill one who helps anyone. The one who will always defend you in times of trouble. The carefree and happy one who will always give you a good day. The wise one who gives good tips.
These all sound the same. I have no idea. They literally all sounded like the same, just slightly different.
The calm one.
Sure.
No.
Oh.
Sure. Which friend sounds better? The one who will always take down anyone who threatens you. The wise and helpful one. The easygoing and helpful one. The positive one who cheers you up.
The first one. You need a boy who's gonna. Every group needs a hitter.
Do you fight often? Oh, sorry. Do you fight offensively or defensively? Offensive, defensive, or both?
Both. I get very defensive and I get very offensive.
How quick are you? Slow and steady? I usually move when I have to. I'm pretty fast. Fast.
Pretty fast. I move pretty fast.
Will you avoid a fight? I will try my best to avoid the fight. Depends. Never.
Depends. For sure.
Describe your fighting style. I use their force against them. I wait for the right moment, then strike. Avoid attacks and make sure they can't hit me. Go for the offensive and make sure they can't attack.
I guess the first one.
Use their force against your strength in battle. My strong force, my attacks, my speed and agility, countering attacks.
My attacks. There's no defense. It's just go.
A good defense is a good offense.
Yeah.
Your weakness. Fighting in an enclosed space because now I can't move as much. Someone smart and who doesn't fall for my traps. Someone who has to make me move to fight. Someone who can break my offense and force me to go defensive.
That one.
Which power would be the best? Super speed, enhanced power, freezing people, making earthquakes, or volcanoes erupt?
I think volcanoes. You can't run from a volcano. Like, you can, but it's going to get there at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Or speed.
Which way of
That's fine.
answer locked?
Yeah.
Okay. Which way of ending an opponent sounds the worst to you? Suffocating them, striking them with lightning, crushing them, controlling their body, and killing them on the inside.
Oh, I think that one.
Which element do you think you'll get? Water, earth, air, or fire?
Probably fire. I think fire is normally labeled as a bad guy. Like I've said some.
Well, you got fire.
Yeah.
I think it's because you chose fire at the end.
All these are.
You're very passionate and powerful. You're a very strong person and quite an uncontrollable temper. Your fighting style is almost purely offensive. You strike your opponent and make sure they have no space to breathe.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought it was going to be fire. I've said a lot of just go. It was a lot of go.
Well, I'm going to change the last answer and see if it changes.
Yeah, that's good.
It still says fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of fire's very just.
I think you're fire.
I don't like that everything's portraying fire people as like the bad guys. Like both avatars, fire's like bad guys. The new Michael Bay or Steven whatever Spielberg whatever, his new Avatar one, the next movie, it's gonna have like ash people. They're bad guys. You said.
Well, fire is destructive.
Yeah, but like
in no way.
But that's what I'm saying.
Beautiful.
It would be. Yeah, it is. Fire can be beautiful.
When?
All the time. A fire pit's beautiful. If you are just looking at it, there is beauty to it in just the unpredictability of it.
Yeah, but like I mean, when someone uses fire against you,
yeah, it's not fun.
In no way is it beautiful.
Yeah,
but if I had a super soaker right here and I sprayed you, I'd be like, stop.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying though. That's why it would be cooler to see them flip it into they are these powerful people who can control fire, but they're like wise,
suppressed.
No, they're wise like monks with it. They know they have this strong power that could really crush and like destroy things, but they're using it in like an honorable, like mindful way instead of just like fire, boom, 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 you know. Like you really could have flipped it instead you went with the status quo.
What if you did it opposite in a way? So like almost like X-Men, where it's like instead of there being mutants, it's this group of people can control fire. And all these normal people are trying to suppress them. The fire people haven't done anything wrong. Just one bad egg ruins the bunch. And all these people are very good, but one guy ruined it for the rest. And now they're trying to kill all the fire people.
But see, like, if you made something like that, you would still have to, at some point, have them do something bad with it, so they had that arc of full 360 of, like, learning, where instead, like, in the Avatar universe, not the animated one, the new, the movies, like portray them as these honorable, like, that's why you already haven't seen them in this world of like attacking and fighting, is because they like, we know we're so powerful, we know we could destroy things, we're smarter with this, we've already gone through that, and instead give that like. Earth people could be like way more dangerous. They could literally destroy the land you're on.
Yeah.
Like they could destroy the world if powerful enough. Like
but,
fire can just like rebuild itself.
But it has reoccurring. So like if I was an earthbender, I just went it stops there. But if I had fire, it's gonna start burning everywhere.
Yes, but even if that burns down, like stuff still grows afterwards. Earth moves. Tectonic plates, shifts water, tsunamis, like it could destroy the world. Earth, that's it.
I don't think any earthbender is strong enough to make significant damage like that, though.
One day, or they all just get together.
True, but that's like the in Naruto the Uchihas. One person ruined it for the rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just one bad boy.
Yeah, one bad.
Just
boy.
one bad.
Who is your favorite Naruto character?
Sasuke at the time,
really?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Who would you relate to more now?
I don't know. I probably through my life would have been like, probably more like Neji, where I was just like, "Fuck you, you suck," and then been like, "Okay, he's kind of cool."
No,
because Neji. No, listen.
Neji's like a quarterback.
No. But what I mean is like Neji's personality was like, as soon as he met someone, was just like, fuck them, I'm way better than them. and then was like, oh shit, no, okay, he's kind of cool.
That's
me right away. I'm like, dude, fuck you.
How far into the show did you get?
I mean, I saw when it first aired, when it first came to America. Like, I saw the entire thing up until they like
Shippuden.
Yeah.
So you haven't watched any Shippuden?
Not really, no, because that didn't become like the Americanized like voiced over version.
Yeah.
Until like I was in high school.
Okay. Because I'm watching that right now, and I think you would way more identify with Shino, the bug guy.
Yeah.
I like Shikamaru.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. That's who I thought you were actually just talking about.
No.
The bug guy?
You're not. The bug guy?
Is that who you were just talking about?
That's Shino.
Who are you talking about?
Shikamaru, the one who controls shadows.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
What did you say I would relate to?
The bug guy.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Maddie's sister's like has gone through it, and like other people have talked about it, and I'm just like, I don't know. It also sucks because I'm just like, I was there for day one. Like
yeah. But you haven't finished it.
I know, but that's
I have
why
like
it 400
sucks. More episodes.
Well, that's the other thing is like there's so much in like stupid filler shit. Like I spent my childhood watching filler shit with commercials.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like keep doing this. It's exhausting.
I looked up what episodes to skip.
Yeah.
Like which ones like are the must skip ones, and I watched some of the fillers, but not.
Yeah.
Because there was literally 10 episodes where it just replayed the original season.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, dude, why am I watching this? I watched this 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Like
we the other night we were trying to find something to watch on Hulu, and I tried to rewatch I think Digimon years ago. So it was like really far back on my thing, and I was like, oh shit, Digimon. I was like, this show's sick. And she was like, that looks so stupid. I go, no, it's so cool. And then she was like, this just looks like Pokemon. I was like, no, Digimon's way better. It's so much better than Pokemon. And then I was like, and the song is so good.
Digimon.
And I played it, and then played it, and then she was like, it's actually not bad. Yeah. And like for the last couple days, like randomly it's been brought up, and like randomly, Digivolve into champions. So it's like really gotten in her head. It's pretty sick.
I like the I always think Code Lyoko.
Code Lyoko's really cool. Yeah.
I think they made a movie about it too. Actually, now
there's a lot of different things. I think it was like remade or is going to be.
Dude, that is a movie or a show I'd love to see reanimated. Good though. Like, don't take this like all these twists that they do nowadays. Literally, just do exactly what they did in the original. Just reanimate.
That's how I feel about the Boondocks. Boondocks has like a new animation.
Really?
The new one that's coming. Yeah, they renewed it, but they changed the animation, and I don't
I remember that was.
It's a very funny show. It's a very.
And
there
was the BB gun episode where they were shooting each
That's
other.
a very good show. That's a very good. Yeah.
That's a good show.
That and then when they sell chocolate.
Yeah.
They sell chocolate. That's a really
Isn't
cool one.
The R. Kelly episode?
Yeah, that one's funny. But I think I like just
Uncle
they
Ruckus.
kind of take from like pop culture movies and then like just re-script it and then add like bullshit. Like the chocolate thing's just kind of it's just after kind of like Godfather and all that, and then just like a grown man yelling at a kid for selling chocolate and being like good at it, and he'd be like, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your mustache, fuck the queen, and just like all this shit. It is so funny.
I always love that Kanye album. He has the old guy in it too. It's like photo. Everybody get around for a photo. It's like Thanksgiving dinner, and you hear him yelling at the family like he yells at the boys in it.
Yeah,
and it's the same voice actor. I don't know who it is.
I think he's dead though.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Dude, Boondocks is good.
Yeah.
Got to rewatch that.
Yeah. But all right. Well, I guess we'll see who wins the Super Bowl. Who's right?
And thanks Tom Brady for everything. Yeah. We didn't get to it.
Yeah.
My childhood's official. Well, Aaron Rodgers is still in the league. Everyone's saying their childhood's over.
I don't really care.
He's still in the league.
I don't care for Aaron Rodgers. Well, he might not be. He said he's going to take he said today.
Yeah. He's gonna.
He's gonna take an isolation trip and figure out what he wants to do.
That means he's doing a lot of drugs.
Yeah,
that's what that means.
Yeah, good
ayahuasca.
For him. Well, did you hear he did ayahuasca? Now he sees a hat man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
He's gonna get like one of those little metal pan drums. It's like,
that's what I would have said every single press conference. Every time they're like, "Aaron, what's going on out there?" I'm like, "I'm seeing a fucking demon." Every single day. What do you want from me? They're like, "What did you?"
I still think I'm playing Ray
What
Lewis.
did you see? Tyrann Mathieu came over the top and got 2 interceptions on you. Like, what didn't you see? Yeah, I didn't see him. I saw the fucking hat man in front of him. Like, I'm running away from
him. Did you see that fucking dragon out there?
I'm throwing it at him. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate the underwear pick.
with the hand covering his junk.
That's a sick move.
Dude, Tom
Yeah.
Brady.
Tom's packed. That's all I could tell. But
Tom's gonna get gut.
Tom's been gutting.
But like, I love Tom.
Yeah.
That was my childhood. That's
Mhm.
my guy.
Yeah, it is weird. It'll be weird to see football without him. But
Can't imagine it. I've only seen football with him. I never got to see him in person. I'm really sad about that.
yeah, I have. That sucks.
I cried.
Mm-hmm.
Are you crying right now?
No, I yawned.
But
All right. Well, I'll see
night.
you.
See you next week.